The kettlebell swing, one of the greatest exercises when it comes to building the posterior chain. It's very great for metabolic work. You're going to see a lot of it in this program, in all the programs. So today I'm going to cover this pretty fast, and there's a full tutorial on troubleshooting and coaching and cueing the kettlebell swing that you'll find in the database. But from here, what we're going to do, just imagine first, that the kettlebell swing is the derivative. It's basically some progression because it's a ballistic meaning explosive, right? We're loading the stretch shortening cycle pretty much in geeky words, but it's an explosive movement of the deadlift. So if you watch me do the deadlift, right, I'm keeping my shins nice and vertical. We're kind of, like I said, we're not squatting and we're not RDLing. We're right in between with the squat. We're loading up our hips. My abs are nice and tight. I'm squeezing the bell hard and trying to rip the handles apart. Pack chin, pop through. Okay? So if we look at the swing, same movement. Okay? Now how we're going to start the swing is actually putting the bell in front of us. And from there, we're going to go into that deadlift position. Feel our hamstrings and our glutes and our butt loaded. We're going to grab the bell, and we're actually going to pull it a little bit towards us. Now watch what happens with my lats when I do that. They get engaged. When my lats get engaged, my abs get engaged. So our first motion is actually going to be, my chin is nice and packed. I'm going to throw the bell back in between my legs and go snap. Now here, my arms are just levers. They're just holding on to it. They're nice and relaxed. I could actually let the bell go at the top so you can see that they're relaxed. It's basically, my hips are doing the snapping. My arms are just guiding the bell. Now, my lats are tight, but my arms are just guiding the bell, right? They're not solid. The bell should be an extension of your arm. So as you see the swing, the bell is right out. If it's up, it usually means that you're muscling it with your upper body. We don't want to get the bell past where our head is and overhead. Okay, so different variation that we're not going to use here. We want to snap and then relax, and then the bell's going to come down and we're going to catch it with our hips again. Now the key is, if we draw the triangle, right, knee to crotch area, we want it to hit that triangle. Now some people are going to be like, whoa, don't go there, buddy, right? But here's the thing. It's like hitting the zipper. You move away from it, right? It's not going to hit you, regardless if you're a guy or a girl, right? You're moving right away from it. So I'm going to show you again, because if I go lower than that, it's rounding my back. It's rounding my upper body. It's not good form, okay? If we hit that triangle, I'm loading my hips up perfectly. You can see the bell behind me. You can see that, like, I'm loading the hamstrings up, and once again, I'm not low and I'm not squatting it, right? So what you don't want to see also is the squat swing, okay? The squat swing can beat up your back really fast, and it's not the pattern that we're looking for. So I'm going to go again through all these steps, okay? I'm pulling the bell back, getting my lats engaged, I'm getting my core engaged. Pack chin. I'm going to throw it back. Snap. It's in between that triangle. I'm pushing my hips through all the way. So at the top, I'm trying to rip my hip bones apart. The arms are just guiding that bell. I'm hissing out. If I breathe out, it makes my abs nice and tight. So when I hiss out, engages my abs, means I can push through with my hips. So I'm not finishing with my low back, okay? Like I said, there's quite a few things, but if you just understand that we want to hit the triangle, we want to push our hips through. I always like to say, open up those hip bones. When you open up those hip bones, you engage your butt. The arms are just levers. Okay, you're not muscling the bell. You're letting it flow. And then you're just catching it right back with the hips. Okay? Catching it right back with the hips. A regression of this movement is what John calls the goat belly squat. So what you do is you turn the handles around like this, and you'd roll into your abs. Now, when you do that, a couple of things happen. Automatically, you got to engage the abs, and you got to engage your upper back. So I'm pulling back, keeping my chin packed. We're going to go through the same motion. And I'm constantly pulling that bell into my abs. So, it's a regression. It teaches us the hinge. It engages our abs. It engages our upper back. And we're doing the same movement pattern. Okay, with swings, obviously more ballistic, faster. You can see, just doing 10, 15 of those, the more power I put into it, the more muscles work, the more I get out of it, the more metabolic it is. Okay, that's the kettlebell swing.